Hi everyone, I just want to share an experience I had with everyone because it helped me a lot. And I'm sure that by sharing this, it's going to help a lot of people. So a few months ago, I've decided to start doing a lot of exercises. I've completely cut meat out of my diet. And I've started doing things that challenged me. I started doing things that I enjoy. And one of these things was yoga and meditations. So I'm doing a lot of meditation. I normally do it 3 times a day, in the morning, in the afternoon when I get home, and just before I go to sleep. So there's several things that I've noticed. One is that I feel a lot more energetic. I don't sleep as much. Where I used to sleep 8 hours, I only need 5-6 hours now. The most interesting thing that I've noticed is made my dreams really, really vivid. And a few weeks ago, I did my meditation and I had this really strange, scary, but at the same time amazing dream that has completely changed my perspective on life. So I just remember going to sleep and I just remember the sensation of falling. It just felt like I was falling through a tunnel. And as I was falling, I remember seeing these shapes, and they were colored shapes of light, and they were sort of changing. The shapes never stayed the same, and there were colors that I've never seen before, greenish, yellowish, changing as the shapes changed, and I was falling. I remember feeling scared, but at the same time I was just so impressed by these colors. And because of my meditation, I remember I was thinking to myself, I'm dreaming, just relax. All of a sudden I started seeing flashes, and I was put in different situations. And I soon realized it was situations from my past. I was like, I've been here before, I've lived this before. And it was actually situations from my past. And I remember feeling happy because I started seeing people that I haven't seen in years. I was seeing friends that I don't longer speak to. And I started seeing friends that I do speak to now. And I was being put in different situations very quickly. And it was all situations from my past. But I just remember different people that I knew were around me. Family members, friends. And there were a couple of people that I have no idea. There were animals around me, pets that I had, family members that have passed away. And I just remember being really happy because I was surrounded by people that I knew. And then all of a sudden, everything just stopped. Everything just stopped. And I was back in this tunnel with the lights. But I remember feeling alone. And I remember feeling sad. Whilst all this is going on, there's a voice. But I can't remember what the voice was saying because I was so focused on the experience, on what I was seeing, that I just didn't pay attention to the voice. But once everything went away and I was alone, I could hear what this voice was saying to me. And this voice said to me, everyone is a part of you. And you are a part of them. Because everything is just one consciousness, experiencing itself in different forms. At that moment, I felt a great sense of joy. Because I've never thought about it this way. I mean, I grew up in a Catholic home. And this is not a concept that I've ever thought about. We are all just one consciousness. Everything that exists is just one consciousness expressing itself in different ways. And I just remember in the dream it said, they're all a part of you and you're a part of them because you are all one consciousness experiencing, having different experiences in different forms. But for some reason in this dream, something just clicked. And I truly believe that we are just consciousness having an experience. Just before I woke up, the voice said something. And it said, look in the book of brilliance. And it said Soha. When I woke up, it was maybe 3 a.m. in the morning. And I don't know if you've ever had a dream and then you forget the next day. So I wrote it down. I actually wrote it down. And today, as I was going through my stuff, I actually found that paper and I remembered, and I thought I'll share that with you. And here's what's interesting. I actually looked it up on Google, and the Sohar is actually a book of mysticism, ancient mysticism, which I tried to read it. I saw it online and I tried to read. I've read the commentaries and it's very interesting, but I tried to read it myself, but I have no idea what it means. I have no idea. If anyone knows what it means or what it's about, I would appreciate it if you can comment or send me a message or something. I tried to read it and I just couldn't understand it. But it's interesting that this is something I've never read about before. I have no idea what the Sohar was before this dream. I just thought it was very interesting, and the idea that we are just one consciousness having different experiences, it just completely blew my mind away, because it's something I've never thought about. I've always seen I'm me and other people are other people. But after this dream, it just made me realize that everything is just one. We're just one creation experiencing itself. We're just one consciousness experiencing itself in different ways. It's expressing its uniqueness in different ways. And that's why we have to strive to understand others. We have to strive to be more understanding and embrace the uniqueness in the world. Thank you for listening. I hope it was of some help. If you want to know the meditation that I use, I've put a link under this video. I would appreciate it if you can comment, share and subscribe. Thank you.